does have 8 4/4s, which is 32 damage, right? Greetings, everyone. I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad that you are here. We're going to be playing some Magic the Gathering Arena today, as always. These are some of the highlights from our stream, and I really hope you enjoy the games. If you do really enjoy the program, please don't forget to leave a like and subscription. It really, really helps the channel. So without further ado, let's get to the games. Oh, them top tier moments, folks. Yeah, you know, you don't get that anywhere else. Magic is a great game. Xander's Lounge. Come on down. Oh, nice, Tristime. Feels good. I mean, if you're gonna lose, you might as well do it in a memorable way, right? Tenacious Underdog, come on down. Malanga, glad you were out there, my friend. If you wouldn't mind, could you whisper me that? All links are blocked in the chat, so we only see asterisk, asterisk, asterisk is all. Well, I live in, well, not in, but I live near Tulsa, Oklahoma, Septic Mushroom. So, I mean, I am generically near Missouri, but not like, I don't live in Missouri. I've driven through Missouri many times. Because I grew up in Michigan, so I have to drive through Missouri to get back to, you know, where I grew up. Oh, crud. Jatora. Okay. All right, well, no, let's do this. With the casualty. Yep, sacrifice a devil. Yep. And we'll go, oh, no, you fool. This isn't a devil. It's a vampire warrior. So we're giving up 2 life here. That is not particularly ideal. All right, Diabolist. And join the party. Yep. Oh, well, fair enough, Septic Mushroom, right? Well, I appreciate the offer. All right, Return Upon the Tide, Jatora. Doing its thing. Interesting. Okay, well, let's go up. See what Great Dark has to say about this. And this one. All right. How do we feel about all of that? Well, I think we're going to start with Eater of Virtue on the Diabolist. And we're just going to crash in, I think. Everybody go. Just go. Lives in a state of constant fear? Yeah, well, indeed. You gotta watch out for all those crazy viewers, you know? And I think we're just going to develop the board with Tenacious Underdog. All right. Your go, Great Dark. Your go. All right. Fight rigging. What do you hide away? Hopefully nothing backbreaking. Because it's coming out right now. Titan of Industry. No! Okay. Not ideal. Not ideal. Slaps back. If my experience with photographs and stuff and social media is true, the answer is no. It was also a little bit shocking for some of the folks that came to JohnCon last year, seeing me without a suit, because I didn't wear the suit around the house, you know? Okay. Okay. Well, these things are good. So... Alright, hold on.
Yeah, let's get rid of Jatora. Then put it on here. And see what Great Dark has to say about these things. Graveyard Shift. All right, Jatora comes back. Natsuki, glad you made it. I do have a John Likes Game shirt, but I didn't wear all my merch then, you know. So Eater of Virtue comes over here onto that one. All right, Obnixilus going up some more. Okay. And Tainted Indulgence doing its thing. All right, Operation Remy, glad you made it. Well, it's a little bit silly, Operation Remy, but like, Septic Mushroom, it comes up a lot. It comes up a lot, but I assure you, I have pants on, you know. Head to toe in self-branded. I mean, you know, you got to do what you got to do, Slapback, and believe me, it's been a battle. But you know, I was not an overnight success stream, folks. I've been streaming for several years, quite a few years, and okay. Well, next we get in, and so started picking up traction last year, and we were in, I don't know, whatever, about average 40 or 50 viewers. Okay, well, Goldhound. And some people were just like, hey, you know what would be cool is if we just got together. And I was like, all right, my house, 4th of July weekend. And then I chuckled, and everybody was like, all right, we'll be there. And I'm like, no, seriously, you guys are welcome, you know? And they're like, okay, we'll be there. And they showed up. So we had, I don't know, there wasn't a lot of people. It was like, whatever, 4 or 5 people at my house. But it was a great time, Operation Remy. And, you know, I look back with very, very fond memories on the occasion. Yes, it was. It was great. But like, you know, folks, that's just the way I am. I'm not, we don't do, I don't do false pretense. You know, if I invite you, you're welcome. That's 100% the truth. Yeah, I mean, Tryst time, it is what it is, you know. I recognize now, looking back, it was probably a bit foolhardy. You know, it's just one of those things. Like, hey, all right, so hold on. Is it better because they can block 2 3s? This one and this one. 3, 4, 5, 6 damage gets through us all. So it's definitely better to Blood Chief's Thirst, the Jatora, and just attack like this. All right. All right. Your go, Great Dark. Your go. It did, Septic Mushroom. It was at my house. I don't know. I don't know that we would do that again in the future. Like, it was like 5 people or whatever. It was a gathering of friends. I admit that now, you know, the gathering or the following has grown enough that that would probably be imprudent, to say the least. Right? But, you know. So another Titan of Industry coming off the top is not ideal. So they can block both of these. And... Arg. Okay. Reservoir Kraken. Come on down. All right. See, you know, Tryst time, it would be worth it to meet more fans. That's definitely a thing that I don't. I've never been very attached to things. In fairness, like, I know that. I mean, I don't mean that in any kind of pompous way, but I do mean that. You know, people are, you know, much more important to me than things are. So, one. All right, so all of these are unblockable. This gets blocked. These two get through, but we could die on the backswing potentially. Let's take it slow. Just gonna add a Null Priest and a Null Priest. Seems very difficult for Great Dark to get out of this one. Yeah. Indeed. Septic Mushroom, indeed. Graveyard Shift again. Wow, Great Dark. Really top decking. All right. That said, just killing our stuff not going to be enough here, because we've got an awful lot just ready to go. So Tenacious Underdog comes from the bin, and we're gonna push them all sideways. Good game, my friend. Good game. All right, we had to navigate some pretty wild stuff there, but we got it. We got it. GG, Great Dark. GG. They have magic and paper now? Yeah, it's true. It's true, Slapback. Talk all your neighbors into signing up for Airbnb. Yeah, this is pretty nice. We're actually not going to start on Beloved Princess right out the gate here. We're actually going to start on the Beloved Sands, because this way we can play Beloved Princess and hold up Snakeskin Veil the following turn. Colin, good to see ya. How's life been treating you, Rusty Scissors? Tax due. Glad you were out there. Oh boy. Well, Macabre Waltz. Interesting. Since we drew a second Beloved Princess, I guess we're just gonna go ahead and serve it on the scale. Although maybe it was better to Conclave Mentor. My thought was I want a Conclave Mentor hold up Snakeskin Veil next turn. So, like, it made sense to deploy it this way, but maybe it's better to just try and combo or whatever. Combo or whatever, you know? Get our synergy value. All right. Well, we'll allow our opponent to do some more milling. They just put a land on top, so we're going to mill it right back off for them. Conclave Mentor. Come on down. Oh, boy. And we can Light of Hope? How about them apples? Let's just crash in for 2 now. Hold up the Snakeskin Veil so they can't remove it. See how things go. Day off tomorrow. Nice, Rusty Scissors. Nice. One step at a... Indeed. Chronically, indeed. I was half expecting like a spleen joke or something, you know, or I'm sorry, spleen. Folks, it's a glimpse into John's mind. Sometimes the wires just get crossed. I didn't even mean that, but they just doesn't. Gallbladder joke, you know, it just didn't. Okay. No. We're not going to fire this off on end step. They're definitely representing some kind of instant speed something or other. Oh. Well, that is a good one. Let's go. Let's go. Ratchet. Yeah, you got to be here early some days. Tryst time. Gotcha this time. But glad you're out there, Ratchet. Always a pleasure, my friend. Yeah, we'll light a hope. Just keep it around. I don't think it's... I think we would rather hold off the Snakeskin Veil here. You know, I'm not thinking our opponent's going to have a bunch of board sweepers, so I think we are just going to run out the Beloved Princess. But, you know, I don't think we want to leave Snakeskin Veil down for, you know, for no reason. When we have the ability to protect ourselves, we should. Our stuff. Yeah. Oh boy, Tryst time flexing. Love it. Love it. So, folks, I think we're going to go for the tempo play now, though. They're tapped out. So, opponent. Come on, baby. All right, Snakeskin Veil. Yep. And Quatley's Raptor. Hold up a bluff. Yeah, baby. Submit 3. How about we just charge in very casually for 15 points of damage? Just very casually. Opponent would be tempted to activate that Asika's Chariot to try and block a Beloved Princess, but of course, you can't block a Beloved Princess that way, because it can't be blocked by creatures power 2 or power 3 or greater. So they are forced to double block on it that way. And unless they have a board sweeper, things are in a lot of trouble. Admittedly, if they have a board sweeper, we're in a lot of trouble. But I think that's okay. You know, they've got 5 cards in hand. We are just absolutely commanding the board. So I think we need to try and take advantage of that. Opponent with Greasefang, Okiba Boss, brings back an Asika's Chariot. That is a sick, sick play. Yep. Okay. Asika's Chariot comes alive. Going to make a dude. Yep. No blocks. You got me. Will I ever fix my enter key? Oh boy, yeah. Hey, fair enough, Elfin Lead. How was your day, Elfin Lead? See, indeed, Metallic Isle. And I was afraid of Supreme Verdict, but it does appear that Supreme Verdict is also going to be a thing. So I'm not particularly thrilled about Supreme Verdict, at least for best of 1. I think it's fine in best of 3. I think it's actually probably a good thing in best of 3, but... Alright, so well, combat. Our opponent might keep a 2-2 around. Just take 2. Appears the answer is no. They're just gonna chump it all away. We will eventually draw something, darn it. But yeah, so folks, they gave a little bit of a spoiler, just a few cards. So if you haven't checked them out, they're going to be for the Historic Anthology and the Pioneer Anthology. So definitely pretty cool things going to be coming, and it's showing up 7/28. So next, not tomorrow, but next Thursday. Uh-oh, can't stay away. Another Greasefang. I mean, that's really cool. Our opponent is getting all this value. We might just lose here. Folks, the bots will only respond in chat so many times. So MTG bot is very similar. It will also just not... It will stop responding, and it will send you personal messages instead to keep the bots from flooding the chat. Well, mate, you can check the spoilers tab of my Discord if you just wanted to look at the couple of cards they spoiled. Or... well, this stinks. We don't have a better way of gaining life right now. And I don't really want to suicide our beloved princesses. Princesses. So I guess we're going to pop this down, but then we're going to have to pass, I think. Because our opponent's just getting infinite value here. And since we're not making any progress, not ideal. Am I real? Great questions, Geiger. A little bit existential, though. Uh-oh. So I think it has been... I think my 5 minutes of being comfy is up, fortunately. Yeah. You know how it is. You give the people what they want, but they can only handle just so much of it. You know, my raw power at my most comfortable. Far too high. You got to put on the jacket and tamp it down, you know? All right, there we go. All right. And Fierce Cadell, thinking things over. If I'm real, then prove it. All right. Geiger, I am real and I can prove it because right now you are thinking about just how incredibly handsome I am and just truly how truly beautiful of an individual I am. See? You can tell. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay. Well, so we're going to Hydra's Growth. Yes, I know we could have done this on any of our creatures here. But we're going to do it here because one turn from now, things get real messy. And that way, if they do have removal, they've got to point at the beloved princess, not at the Huatli's Raptor here. Ah, thanks, Tomei. No. You saw my legs, Chronically Ill. You saw my legs when it was Kilt Stream. So you know that's not it. Where are you? Glad you're out there. Where are you? No, I'm not going to do shoe on head. I don't do sock on head either. That was a meme from early John Likes Games territory. So let's see. How much is this? This is 9 tutus. So that's 18. Yep. So we're going to double up. All right. Oh, okay. Oh my. Well, Conclave Mentor. Yep. Yep. I tell you what, Wirt you. To prove it's not pre-recorded content, I will be cool and put my hat on sideways. I've been told that's how the cool kids are doing it now. I was told that at one point it was supposed to be your hat on backwards, but I don't know. I apparently missed that period of life, so I think now it's supposed to be sideways. Is that true? I don't really know what the kids are doing these days, you know? I mean, you're not wrong, Geiger. You're not wrong. Oh boy, they're conniving. Do a kickflip. Geiger looking to watch me get hospitalized. They're hoping for paramedics to be rushing in at any moment now. Dig up. Going for the basic land. Oh my. Need a point redemption for feathers in my hat. This hat actually did come with feather. I didn't like it, so I removed it. Yeah. Sideways tag and stickers left on to prove it's been... Oh, okay, fair enough, yeah. Oh, you got me. You got me. It's a Trilby, is it? It is a Trilby. All right. So, well, you know. Combat. Beloved Princess. Fierce Cadell. Now facing a very dangerous situation. Indeed does just chump block. This is unsurprising. We're going to go ahead and put 29 counters on Huatli's Raptor. But of course, it is at +1 because of Conclave Mentor, +1 because of Conclave Mentor. So it's actually a few more yet than that. Rafine's Informant going to connive some more. All right. Opponent on 10 tutus gets a Parhelion. I mean, Parhelion is pretty uncool, man. We're pretty upset about seeing Parhelion here. The good news about Parhelion is it's just not that bad for us. Yeah, crash in here. Get it. Get you some. Get you some. All right, they're going to leave 8 power behind. Yep. Down to 47. So this is 8, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Well, I mean, I guess we really can't attack with Huatli's Raptor this turn yet either. We'll be able to as soon as next turn. Yep. Portable Trap. Glad you made it. Good to see you. All right, Stitcher Supplier. Will Chump Block. 59, actually 61 counters will go on Huatli's Raptor. And we will begin taxing our opponent's life total further. Or, well, board presence further. The issue is they're adding 2 creatures a turn. We're only taking 2 creatures a turn. Right? So, yeah. Sir Odio, glad you made it. Good to see you. This is actually not my deck. It's community night, folks. So any of the decks you see featured here are likely to be created by wonderful viewers. This one is from Izzy JP in the chat. One of our lovely international viewers. There is Trample. There is Trample. We're hoping to grab some of it very, very soon. We've got 3 Rune of Might. Not sure that there's more than that, though, actually. All right. Parhelions. Getting in. How can I get you my deck list? Great question, Rusty Scissors. Great question. Typically, folks choose to join the Discord and then put it in the brew station. That is the most regular way of going about it. Doe in the headlines. Glad you made it. Good to see you. Appreciate that follow. But you can also just put it into like an Aether Hub list or MTG Goldfish list or something and send me the link. You can't really just whisper me, oh, you know, whatever. 10 plains, 15 swamps, something like that. That doesn't really, you know, because there's a character limit, you know, so you gotta watch out for that. All right, Beloved Princess. Okay, well, you know, Light of Hope. We are going to attack now, though, with both of these. Opponent likely going to double chump, one would think. I seriously doubt they will allow us to just connect with 119 damage. In fact, it is the case. However, some life was gained, and therefore Light of Hopes are doing work. Yep. You could also mail it to me. That's true. You should know it might take a hot minute to get here, right? Great. Got him. Glad you made it. Good to see you, my friend. All right. Fears Cadal. Parhelioning. Normally, Parhelion coming down is a very, very threatening situation. Not so much right now. Just not so much. But alas, they did hardcast it for the record. This is not, you know, Okiba Mob Boss bringing it back things. So the Parhelion will be able to just be animated every turn. Going forward here, right? Poker Rod, glad you made it. Good to see you. Namad Todd, good to see you. Glad you made it. Well, of course. Namad Todd, of course. Glad you're out there. Glad you're out there. All right. Things not looking great for Fierce Cadal unless they come up with some removal. But we're also, you know, we're trying to get to our Rune of Might to give trample. That's the thing we're really trying to do. Opponent. Okay. We are now crashing in with 3 things. All right. Rudy doesn't have much else to do. Fair enough, Dalwin. Fair enough. I understand. All right. You're never going to believe this, folks, but we did a little more damage with Beloved Princess. Some life was gained. Counters will go on. Up to 365 counters on Servant of the Scale. 456 power and toughness, of course. On Watley's Raptor, 454 of that being counters. 238 +1/+1 counters on Beloved Princess. Opponent does find a Village Rites, down to 8 cards in library. I am not confident they'll be able to kill us before milling themselves out if they don't kill Beloved Princess this turn. If we gain 200 more life, I think we're pretty safe. We might already be safe, but you know. Parhelion attacking does add a lot of power and toughness every single turn, right? So, I mean, I think the win condition is still trample because we still win. You know, if there is trample in any of the next, you know, whatever 7 cards, it's faster to win with trample. But the secondary win condition is very, very live indeed. Witherbloom command. No, they took our Rune of Might. Oh no. I mean, there are more. We're not, you know, it's not like we're drawing dead or anything, but losing one of them does decrease our chances of drawing more, right? How was your day, Matthew Mania? Matthew? How would you like to be banned? I'm just kidding. I'm not actually gonna ban you. That was a vicious game, though. 12,000 life. 12,000 life. All right. All right, opponent does not appear to be killing Beloved Princess this turn. Hey, T-Dog bro. Appreciate that follow. Welcome to stream. Serodium. What is the primary activity of a nosy pepper? Getting jalapeno business. All right, opponent doing things. Hydra's growth, doubling up them counters. We draw another land. All right. Fine. Combat. Fierce Cadell. Gonna do some jump blocking. All right, folks. I do believe we've got this one in the bag. Our opponent does have 8 4/4s, which is 32 damage, right? And that is going to keep happening. There's also the Parhelion, which is going to keep happening. So that's up to oh crud. Grizzly salvage, that's helpful, right? Doesn't they'll go to the bin. I mean, all right. Our opponent helping things along. Guided DNB, glad you made it. Hydra's growth doubles up the counters at the beginning of your upkeep every turn. So it started with like 4 counters, and we've been stacking them up. But Light of Hope says, whenever you gain life, put that many 1/1 counters on a creature. So we gained, you know, like 30 life, and then it doubled or whatever. But when we gain 30 life, we put 30 counters on, and then it doubles, and it doubles, right? Yeah. Well, Pokerot, in fairness, they had no cards in their library, so they were strictly dead. I don't think they had any removal in the entire list. Just Witherbloom command, which, you know, if they had destroyed target non-creature, non-land permanent, mana value 2, if this was, just, you know, non-land permanent, mana value 2 or less, then they could win there. But non-creature means they couldn't kill our beloved princess. So, going to lose. GG, Izzy. GG. Yeah, exactly, easy 6. Exactly. All right, just a second. So I guess we're gonna keep this. There we go. Scoured Barons, come on down, gain a life. And do that thing. All right. Guardian Idol. Oh no, Iris, don't do that. Don't do that. All right, do the thing. All right. Oh my goodness, Phoenix Rose. I was talking about the this is terrible. This is the worst case scenario. This is every bit as bad as it could have been. Thran Temporal Gateway means we could be facing an Ulamog as soon as this turn. Not great. Phoenix Rose, we were just talking about Warhammer 3, the video game. So nothing too intense there, you know, but yeah, all right. Soul Warden. And Inspiring Overseer. Do a little bit of life gaining, a little bit of drawing. Yeah. A little bit of life losing for the opponent. Not going to attack because they're going to flash something in with the Thran Temporal Gateway, and it's not going to be a Planeswalker. All right. Inconvenient. All right. Nice. Easy 6. Nice. Send some nonsense this time instead of a challenge. Hey, no, that sounds great, Ducky McQuacks. I'd look forward to that. All right. So, unfortunately, our opponent's going to flash in the Platinum Angel, I think. But as long as it's Platinum Angel, we're actually not too broken up about it. If it's something else, we're kind of broken up about it. Because it could be Ulamog or something, obviously, and then that would be tragic. All right. Kaiser Motion, good to see you. I did see that. I did see Tarmogoyf. Very exciting times. It is, you know, a great card, and I am thrilled about it. Showing up on Arena. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to be able to play with it. Do I think it will be like format defining or anything? I honestly do not believe so. I think it will be I hope it will be fine. But and certainly and it should be playable, I think, but I don't think it will break anything. All right. Timothy Gideon Lum. Nice, Professor Lee. I'm sorry, Phoenix Rose. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know. Mama May and I were trying to line up some of the events last night for the Gen Con. I don't even know, man. It's kind of overwhelming. There's so much stuff to do there. All right. So we don't have an instant speed way of killing a creature this turn. And I am afraid that Thran Temporal Gateway, or that could do something. But I'm also... I mean, okay, that's actually... I mean, that sucks, but we're actually pretty happy about that. Because it gives us the opportunity to feed the swarm and not have our attackers get eaten. So, Priest of Ancient Lore Come on down. Yep. It's another Scoured Barons, folks. We're not drawn well here. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, exactly, easy 6. And in fairness, it hasn't been seeing a lot of play in Modern lately, Kaiser Motion. And a number of those Modern Horizons cards are in Historic. So, you know, there is that too. Gotta go to bed anyway. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough, Professor Lee. You have a fantastic evening. I will catch you next time. Meteor Golem showing up again. Off of the God Pharaoh's Gift. Man. Vicious rumors with Goyce? I mean, okay. All right. Strider, you're speaking my language. I do think there's going to be a tier 1 deck that uses it. Our opponent is playing Bronze Walrus. I did not expect that. I do think there's going to be, you know, a tier 1 style deck that uses it. I just don't think it's going to be broken. We'll see. Urza's Saga is not on Arena. Kaiser Motion. No Urza's Saga. Rogues plus Goyf? I mean, it could. Easy 6. And that would make a lot of sense. Okay. So all this stinks. All right. Goyf can't get bigger than a 7/8. I mean, it is a All right. It is a 2-mana 7/8. Look at that fella right over there. He's in chat. It's kind of over that way. It's Rich Borg, one of our good streaming friends. Rich, I'm glad you showed up. Are you going to Gen Con? They have an old school tournament at Gen Con, and I was curious if I might be able to meet you there. No. Okay. Bummer. Oh well. I was hoping. When I saw the old school on the docket, I was like, oh man, you know, doesn't seem like Rich Bork would be, or this seems like something Rich Bork would be excited about, but yeah, no. All right, we're going to evolve. See what happens. Bummer though. Either way, you have a fantastic day then, Rich Bork. Thank you for stopping in, my friend. At a store. I did. Jason, that was the one we just finished, actually. And it was a little dicey the first turn or two, and we had I mean, to call it a questionable keep would be, I don't know. It was a borderline keep, though. I'll say that. I'll say it that way. But then it really came together, and we got there. Well, we won. It went very, very well. You can check it in the VODs, too. Well, folks. It's just not where I want to be. All right, let's see if we can resolve a Huatley. The answer is no, we cannot. All right, to the command zone. All right. Was 1 and 2. Oh boy, Dalwin. Not ideal. Not ideal. All right. Well, Mirari's Wake. Does this resolve? Brainstorm. Lord Licorice, I missed you last week, my friend. Good to see you. Good to see you. It resolves. Okay, we're happy about that one, I can tell you that. 4 cards in hand. Tulane still hanging out there as well. Oh man, Frosty Flavors. I think that would be pretty tilt-inducing. And that's not, you know, that's not what I'm going for. I'm just trying to encourage everybody to have a great time, you know? Well, so I think we're gonna go for, that's not the one. That was not the one at all. This is the one we were trying to go for. Yep. Going to grab a hold of that Chew Lane. Spectral Adversary. Going to show up. Yep. And protect it. It appears. No. Oh no. Oh no. Great God, bummer. Did not crack that fetch land. All right. Well. Yeah, that's a bummer. So the Chew Lane does go away after all. We go with Scoot Swarm and a Kabira Plateau. And your go, Great God, your go. All right. Yeah. Would never happen. Just, well, I mean, indeed, Frosty Flavors, and you're okay. I don't think anybody's, you know, upset by any means, right? All right. Well, take a beating. Yep. And, okay. But we're gonna do this. And pass. See what happens. Great God, what do you say? We have a good board, folks. Needs to be some kind of sweeper or something. Could just be a settle the wreckage. So we've got to be okay. Drawing extra cards. Settle the wreckage still on the menu. Scries. Yeah, that's true. Exactly, Poseidon. And that's kind of what we're thinking is before we attack, we're going to put, you know, 21 counters on Watley. 22 counters on Watley. And then, you know, even if there is a settle the wreckage, we still have a pretty significant consolation prize, and we're not going to swing with everything. We're going to, you know, swing with enough. And Watley joins the party. Yep. We're just going to go ahead and pop a few loyalty on there, just a couple. Go to combat. And we're going to swing with 7. No, I guess. Yeah, what the heck? All the soldiers. Just go. It's 50. I don't know how many additional creatures could potentially be flashed in, but you know, flash creatures in Chew Lane is a heck of a combination. And you know, we'll see. Yes, we have Frosty Flavors. I think we've even put it on the YouTube, I believe. All right, Chew Lane doing its thing, drawing more cards. Spectral Adversary, but not going to be quite enough. Good game, Great God, good game. It was an honor. was an honor to be sure. Yep. Thank you, my friend. Thank you.